Home Secretary's primary responsibility is the security of our nation. Now, some of you may have heard or noticed the calls for me to suspend national security processes on people have grown louder in recent weeks. But there are very good reasons as to why Ukrainian refugees must come here safely and legally. I've been asked, why couldn't we suspend security checks on people escaping Putin's war? Times of conflict, my friends, emphasise our need to remain watchful. Now, I know from the briefings I receive from the intelligence and security services that instability around the world brings with it greater threats. I sign daily warrants from our security and intelligence agencies relating to extreme danger this country faces from all kinds of terrorism, serious organised crime and state threats. Only 4 years ago, the Russian military intelligence services used a chemical weapon on British soil. It happened in Salisbury, a beautiful city whose inhabitants would have felt completely safe. Dawn Sturgis could never have imagined that she would lose her life to Novichok. The truth is that a very small number of people can wreak utter havoc. And Russia has a history of covert, hostile activity. And I'm afraid it is naive and misguided to think that only men can be covert operatives, or that refugee flows would not be subject to some form of exploitation. There are those who would come to our country, to this country, who would mean us harm and who plot to strike at our very way of life. The processes that we have put in place closely follow the advice of our intelligence and security services. They mean we can help Ukrainians in need without making our country less safe. State threats and terrorism take many forms. They also thrive on indifference and on appeasement. And now we are seeing them supplemented by new types of targeted biological, chemical, cyber warfare, ransomware, and online threats. Our duty is to safeguard our country's interests, and we will never take our eye off the ball when it comes to the safety and security of our country.